Last week in CBLOL 2024 Split 1 Week 2. Equilibrium has finally been broken. Blue side no longer dominates. The CBLOL English caster curse struck again, and we've shrunk from a 10-way tie to 3 different sets of ties. Leading the pack at 3-1 are some expected names like Loud and Kaboom, but a name much hoped for but somewhat unexpected are the Vivo Cade Stars. The middle of the pack at 2-2 sees Los Grandes and Liberty with their pop-off academy promoted top lanes, and 2 shockers in Pain Gaming and Red Cannons, who were originally expected to be top contenders but find themselves mired in the middle. Sitting at 1-3. Fluxu, Furia, and INTZ had a rough first 2 weeks. All 3 had their moments, but shared the similar struggle of closing out games. The biggest news of the week? CBLOL's first pentakill of the split, coming from a rookie no less, as Los Grandes' top laner put the super in Super Clever, roasting all 5 members of INTZ. Now a rundown at the top of the table. Kaboom took both games this week with strong performances across the entire team. House especially showed how OP Corky is on the current patch, full sending his package all over the opposition. Loud continued their Saturday dominance and a much slower Sunday showing. It never really felt like they were going to lose the games, but they certainly didn't look in control for much of the early games on Sunday against Furia. Vivo Cade Stars continues to impress with their EU imports. Tukui in particular is making a case for perma-banning his Azir in 3 out of 4 of the games he's played. Liberty had the biggest upset of the week, with Makes winning his second MVP performance in as many weeks. Makes broke the rock of top lane Wiser and the back of Pain Gaming with the nigh unkillable Cassante. To add salt to injury, this immediately following a hectic Pantheon loss against Pain's arch-rivals Loud. Los Grandes has quickly impressed, with not only the first pentakill of the split for Super Clever, but also the slowest loss of the split against Red at just over 49 minutes. They're excellent when they're winning, and they refuse to go down easy. Pain Gaming managed to fix their problems in the bot lane, with Titan and Kuri starting to come online and dominating the 2v2. However, their normally consistent top side had a bipolar week, with Wiser going from MVP against Furia to public enemy number 1 against Liberty. On the other hand, Red was consistently inconsistent, struggling to close out games. Even in their win against Los Grandes, it came down to a risky Nexus rush from FNB and Grevthar while the rest of the team stalled out Elder. Against Kaboom, Red just looked overwhelmed. Fluxu struggled on the top side, which was a surprise given both Chiari and Sting have prior CBLOL experience. They still made moves early, but most of it petered out in the mid-game. Furia's Week 2 result is deceptive. They faced both Loud and Pain Gaming, and while they did lose, they put up a fight in both those games. Destroy had a much better weekend, but it's still not enough. The fundamentals for this team is sound, but Furia still have space to grow. The same can't be said of INTZ. After a Week 1 that inspired hope, Week 2 was a bit of a head-scratcher. Tay struggled in both games. Ninja Kiwi, the big carry for the team, was left out to dry in both games. Their game against Los Grandes was interesting though, with some attempted level 1 cheese on the bot side that left Tay severely under level. It didn't succeed, which meant Ninja Kiwi didn't receive much more jungle attention early, while Tay got run over and over and over multiple times, forwards and backwards, repeatedly. Now going into Week 3, big questions remain. Can Vivo Cade Stars stay on top? Who will be the next big Academy breakout player? And who is the next victim of the CBLOL English caster curse? Find out this weekend on CBLOL.